What's up, everybody? You guys know who I am. I'm Jay with DCA Adventure, back again with another video, and today I'm going to teach you about the indicator called ADX and ADI. This is a trend strength indicator, but before we jump into this, I need to give some shout outs to HyperTrader. I've been trading altcoins over there, guys. They went live, so if you did not sign up with my referral link, you will not get that 15% discount. But you could still go over there. Their pricing is super cheap. It's definitely worth it. I've been trading lots of alts on there. They're very convenient. You can trade multiple different platforms, multiple different assets, just super easy. So go check out HyperTrader. Link will be in the description. Also, guys, if you want access to the DCA trading script, which I don't know why you wouldn't, but you need to join our Patreon group. Join my tier, Trading with the View, and by joining, you will get access to the DCA trading script and DCA trading bots. Also, you'll get access to the private room inside of our Discord, where we post market signals and general market talk and what's going on in the market. We've had some super killer trades the last couple weeks, so get in there, quit missing out on these opportunities. You guys want any DCA swag or any cryptocurrency swag in general, head over to Doge Lord Apparel. The guy's got the best quality merchandise. I cannot stress that enough. I have bought from a lot of different places, and you know, the shirts make it a month or two and then they're junk. I've bought stuff off of Doge Lord Apparel, and I've had it for almost a year now, going on a year I think, and they look brand new still. So get over there, check them out. Guys, if you want to mine or you're interested in learning and mining, get into the Family Mine Discord, and we do have a mining section in the DCA Discord, so go check that out. Those guys, Mikkel and Nemesis and Nefarious and all those guys in there, they will definitely point you in the right direction. And all right, guys, let's just jump into this. This is going to be a very short video. I have a bunch of stuff going on today. I did record a video for last Thursday, uploaded the video, and my mic didn't pick anything up. So this is kind of... I'm redoing a little bit of it. I wanted to do another 3 commas video. There's some stuff going on with my account right now, so I won't get into that, but we're just going to learn this basic indicator right here, and then we will chart the majors: Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and possibly Doge if I can remember. But guys, this indicator is super easy and very powerful. It's very accurate. It's called ADX DMI, however you want to say it. But basically what it does, it is telling you the strength of the trend. The yellow line here is your ADX, okay? And this is what's telling you if the trend is strong or if it's getting weaker or if it's not trending at all. So I'm going to go in here and we're going to take off the red and green line real quick, and I'll just explain the ADX part of it for right now. So your ADX, you basically only want to trade when the ADX breaks 25, and you can see right now we're sitting right around 37.06. so when it breaks up above 25, that means that the market is trending, and the higher that it goes, the stronger the trend is. Now this does not work like RSI and any of the other oscillators that we use. Just because it's going up doesn't mean that price is going up, okay? And just because it goes down does not mean price is going down. This is just telling you how strong. So the higher up it goes, the stronger the trend, whether the trend is going down or whether the trend is going up, and vice versa. So if you are trading a downtrend like we have here, okay, or a nice big dump. This is on a daily chart, and this indicator does work the best on the daily. The guy that made this for the daily chart. You can use it on smaller time frames. Again, you guys have heard me say this a million times with indicators, oscillators, anything of that nature. Smaller the time frame, the less weight you want to put into your indicator, the less accurate it'll be. These higher time frames are things tend to work a little bit better on them. So let's say we were looking at Bitcoin and we were wanting to trade. I'm gonna get rid of these MAs real quick. Okay, so we're looking here and we're, you know, it's starting to go down. Well, we come down to the ADX. The ADX is at 20. As soon as it breaks 25, we're just going to go ahead and put us a line down here at 25. Okay, so as soon as the ADX broke that 25 mark, we know that this trend is now trending, okay? And as it goes up, it's stronger, 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 okay? So I only trade using this indicator when the ADX breaks 25, and then there's another thing that has to happen, and we're going to get into that. Another key thing has to happen in order to signal a trade. You have DI positive, DI negative. Your DI positive is your green line, your DI negative is your red line. When they cross, typically means, like, let's say the DI positive green line crosses on top of the DI negative red line. That is signaling a bullish move. And it will cross a million times throughout the indicator. And the ADX may not be at 25. So if you get a bullish cross, don't trade it unless the ADX is at 25 or higher. Okay, and vice versa. If it's a bearish cross, don't trade it unless the ADX is above 25 or higher. Now, I'm not saying that you can't get lucky and get a couple scalp trades, because I am a scalp trader. I scalp trade the shit out of everything. But I don't want my new guys trying to play the crosses in between when the ADX is not at the right spot. You can get yourself in trouble and you can lose out. So we only trade when everything aligns up the way we need it. And using this indicator is super easy. I am in the process of making a script for DCA Patreons. I'm incorporating there's two different ones I'm going to be putting in. It's going to be the ADX and KDJ indicator. And the KDJ indicator will be a whole nother video, because it's a little bit lengthy on how to explain it. And I don't have much time right now. So, but just so you guys know, for my Patreon guys and everything, you will be getting a brand new script with this. Obviously, it'll be in DCA colors. And we will have a full tutorial, everything that you guys will need to know to use it. But now we're going to turn on the DI positive, which is our green line, and our DI negative, which is the red line. We're going to stretch this out a little bit. And I guess I can make these lines a little bit smaller. Okay, so let's say we were wanting to trade this downtrend. Okay, so boom, we get the red DI positive or negative on top of the DI positive. You only want to trade if you're looking to trade and do a short scalp. You want to have your red line on top. Vice versa, if you're looking to take a long, you want your green line on top. You can see here that they converged, and they were getting ready to cross, and the red ended up bouncing off of it. So this was a perfect play right here. As soon as we would have got to here to the 25 mark, I would have entered a long position. Or a short position, I'm sorry, a short position. Because we broke the 25 on the ADX, and our red line is on top. This is a DI negative, okay? And you can see here, that's right around these candles, these small little candles, is where this happened, with breaking the 25 mark and our red line being on top. You could have came back here, okay, and you could have caught it right here, and yes, you would have caught that nice little drop. That's a pretty big drop on a daily chart. But again, guys, it's not the safest time. Now, when you're more experienced and you use proper risk management, then fine. You want to trade these crosses in between, whether the ADX is on top or bottom of 25, by all means do that. But if you're brand new, you're just learning how to trade, don't do it. And again, this is not financial advice, but this is how I use the indicator. And this is how you guys should try to use it at first, before you get into making any kind of other scalp trades in between. So we see that our ADX did break 25. Our DI negative is on top. So we know that the trend is now trending, okay? It's only trending when we break 25. And then what is telling us that how strong it is the ADX keeps moving up. We got up here to about 53 and we had a nice big dump back here, okay? So that would have been a great shorting opportunity. Now, you're saying, okay, well, that's typically a bottom. So what do we do now? Do we go long? Yes, you could have went long there and you could have hit this nice big run, but ADX is not on top of 25 yet. We don't get on top of 25 until over here, till a couple weeks later, almost a couple months later, okay? So you want to, and we did get a bullish cross. It crossed right here, DI positive, crossed over the DI negative, which that is a bullish scenario there. It is saying that the trend is going to move up to the upside. Is it going to be strong or is it going to be short-lived? You don't know that. That's why you need to pay attention to the ADX. This is why I only trade it when it hits the 25. That's signaling, hey, this is a strong trend, and you're going to get, you know, a few days, a few weeks, maybe even a month worth of uptrend, especially if you catch a nice bottom. So you can see here we did cross the 25 mark, and that's right here on this big green candle on the daily. Our DI positive is still up here on top, so this trade would have been good. You'd have been good all the way to right about there. And you would have taken your profit up here. You could have taken it back here. It doesn't really matter. And like I said, guys, just because this ADX line starts rocketing down does not mean, oh shit, we're going down. It just is telling you that the trend is getting weaker. So expect it to start stair-stepping its way down. And I want to look for a good, that was a good shorting opportunity with ADX on top here, all the way up into the 55, 56. And we got another one over here. It got to 57.85. And so you guys can kind of tell, I mean, once it gets up here to the top, we're again at 57.15. That was up here at the top part of that run to current where we are now. Okay, so now our ADX is starting to drop. Well, what are we going to do? The trend is still strong. Even though it's dropping, it is still decently strong because we are over 25. We start getting down here to the red line where I got our 25 marked at. It's going to start getting scary. You might want to take profit way back up when we were at the top. And so now basically what I'm waiting for is for the ADX to come down, either bounce off 25 or keep going up, and we get the DI positive or negative to cross the DI positive. And then that is going to indicate to me that it's time to short and that the trend is going to be strong like it was back here. When we shorted back here, our trend was pretty strong. I mean, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 down days. So that's not bad. And if you would have waited, okay, so you would have missed from here to here, you'd have missed all them gains right there. That's not that big of a deal, guys. There's always opportunities. If you would have got it in long as soon as we broke 25, you would have went long from here, and you would have taken profit over in here as soon as we drop back down to the 25. So it's a super easy indicator to use. Get into the practice of only trading when ADX hits 25 and you got a bullish or bearish crossover. Like I said, you can trade all them in-betweens only if you're experienced. You don't want to be a new guy getting across on there and trying to trade it, because you can really get hemmed up. I'm going to show you guys this on a smaller time frame. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame. Okay. So, just looking at this chart, right here, when ADX hit the 25 mark and we broke it, we had the DI positive on top. So you would have went long right here on the 4-hour chart. And you would have got a nice little run there. You would have taken profit. Right. I kind of like to wait till the ADI comes back down close to 25. But you'd have taken profit right in there. Right up at 12,100. Which is right at the tip top, guys. Right at the tip top. And the more we test this resistance area up here into 12,100, the weaker it's going to get. So we are going to break through it one of these times, guys. Is it going to be soon? Are we going to make it to 13,000? Nefarious Technology had posted a very great chart in the DCA Discord. Go over there, check it out. Makes perfect sense. I think that I think we're going to see the $13,000 area very soon. 13.5 is kind of the area I'm looking for a break above and a close to keep us moving. Let's go over to, okay, so now we're on the 4-hour. ADX is now below the 25 line. So what are we doing? What are we doing, guys? Nothing. We're sitting on our hands. We are waiting it out. We'll wait till the ADX comes back up here to the 25, and whichever line is on top is which way we're going to trade. So if the DI negative is on top of the positive, we're going to be looking for shorts. If the DI positive is on top of the DI negative, then we're going to be looking for longs. Super simple. And it keeps you safe by only trading when the stars align and everything is right. So you know it's setting you up for something good if you're trading the indicator right. If you're just going in willy-nilly and you're trying to trade all them crosses in between, and I know it looks confusing. I got my line super thick right now on there, but it's kind of so you guys can see a little bit better. Let's see if I can stretch it out a little bit. You see all that noise in there? Sit on your hands that whole way. Don't even try it. Just sit there. Do nothing. That's not a good trading area. Same with back here. Anywhere from here to here was not a good trading area. We did break the 25 mark here. DI negative was on top of the positive. So you would have been looking to go short at the top of any of these pumps here. But like I said, guys, I like to trade this on a daily time frame. I don't typically look at the ADX DI indicator on smaller time frames. I'm just showing you it's less accurate. Okay, it's not as accurate as it is on a daily. Yes, it did pick this nice run up, but like here, you would have it crossed 25. Our DI negative is on top. What are we doing? We're looking for shorts. You'd have caught that nice short right there. Okay, super simple, guys. Super simple. And it's telling you here, okay, our trend is actually strong. It's gaining strength, and then boom, we get to the top, we top out. Now we're starting to get weaker. Trend's getting weaker. As it gets weaker, you can see that the trend actually starts moving up. So pay attention to this, guys. Super easy indicator. I'm gonna get that off of there now. I want to go ahead and chart some Bitcoin for you and tell you what I'm looking at, what I'm trading. First off, let's take the moving averages back off of there. And we're going to draw us a nice little trend line here. And we're going to make it a channel. This is a freebie. This is a freebie. I would normally get in there and tell my Patreons to do this, but I'm going to tell you guys, this is what I want you guys to trade. I want you to draw this on your 4-hour chart. I want you to trade the breakout. Trade the breakout. So what I mean by that, we're in this channel, okay? This top line is our resistance. The bottom line is our support. If we reject off the support, now, not financial advice again, but I tell all my guys, don't trade in the channel. Sit on your hands while we are inside that channel. Only trade the channel when we break it. So for instance, if we start to dip below here, I'm going short. Okay, I'm going to enter my short right as soon as we break that trend line. and I'm going to put my stop loss up inside of the channel, because a lot of times if we break the channel like we did here and we come back inside the channel, we're going to keep moving up. So it'll take you out at the most the best time to get out of the trade, and you don't lose as much. So if we break the bottom of the channel right around 11,800, I'm going short. Place my stop loss right back inside of the channel around 11,860, 11,900, somewhere around in there. And typically, you know, if we do get a nice break, 80% of the time it'll keep moving down. And then you do have, you know, the other 20% of the time where it comes back up inside. So that's why we put our stop loss inside of there. Now let's say that the support line here is respected and we validate there. We bounce off of it and we move up to the resistance line and we break the resistance. I'm not going long in here. I'm waiting until we break the top of that resistance line. If we break the top right around 12,100, I'm going to try to long there, put my stop loss back inside, because normally 80% of the time when we break it, it's going to keep going. And you guys can see that back in the Patreon group, we shorted right here at the double top area. I considered a double top is pretty damn close. We took that short, made hella gains, super good trade. Get in the Patreon group if you guys want to learn how to do this super low risk trading. I don't post any trades that I feel are very risky, and occasionally if I do, then I tell the guys that, like, hey, this is a very risky trade, be very cautious. I've been trading Bitcoin for over 5 years now, so I got the movements down. I got my risk management down. I got a button down plan. So it's a little bit different for somebody who's a little more seasoned. And I'm not a guru by any means, guys, not at all. Okay, I've been trading this asset for a long time, so I have it down pretty good. But for somebody who does not trade the cryptocurrency markets, and this is your first couple months getting into this, I can guarantee you 100% that you've been getting wrecked all over the place. You might go long and it drops, you know, $100. You start freaking out, you go ahead and cut your loss, and then sure as shit the thing goes right back up. So I mean, you're just killing yourself. And guys, I've been there, I've done it, I've worked through all the shitty scenarios when it comes to learning to trade. This is why I make these videos, to try to help you guys and not take so many of them bumps and bruises. You guys can learn a little bit of something, earn a little bit of money. Profit is profit. Don't ever be scared to take your profit. I always take my money and run. I'm always looking at key support and resistance areas, depending if I'm longing or if I'm shorting. But right now on the 4-hour chart, we're going to trade this here. Right now it's 1:42 p.m. Where I'm at in Ohio, so it'll be a few more hours yet before you guys see this. So hopefully this trade will work out by then, and I'll be able to show the Patreon, well, pull the stuff from the Patreon and show it on the next video how everything worked out. But we're gonna trade this channel here, and I totally expect Bitcoin to come back up. Sorry, and test this $12,000 area again. We have tested it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times now. One of these times we're gonna break. Where are we breaking to? Let's flip back to the day. Have a little look. $12,280. So yeah, 13.2, 13.8. So if we can get up above the 12,300 and we can close above there, that's going to be super bullish in my opinion. But we do have an area of resistance over here, guys, and this could give us a bit of trouble. From 12,500, 12,600 area up to 13,800 area. We will need to see Bitcoin get up above this area. If we can get up and break into the box and get a close inside of the box, bullish again in my opinion. We want to see it come back down We want to see the support validate and respected. If it does and it respects it, then that's confirmation of continuation. So be looking for big things here, guys. Also, when we get up here to 12,300 area, then the 12,000 or 13,100 area, and almost 14,000. I'm going to be looking for them double tops. I'm going to be looking for a sharp pullback. That's when I do my big scalp trades. I like to try to trade them top outs like that. A lot of times they work out very, very well. And then, you know, I put my stop a little bit back, because then I usually put my stop loss where we will make a new higher high. So you're not going to lose that much money, especially if you get in right at the top on a short. Super, super easy. Keep an eye on this, draw that box in there, go back onto your 4-hour chart, put that channel in there. If we do get a breakdown on the daily chart, guys, I'm looking for the 10,300 to 10,500 area as support, and even 11,000 or 10,800. From 10,800 down to 10,100 is a decent area of support on the daily chart. Let's go over here and look at Ethereum. Ethereum has been kicking some ass. This is what we drew, I think last week's video. This was a major resistance area. No, this was not last week's video. This was a long time ago we did this. But you can see what happened. We broke into the box and we just kept on going. We never even came back to respect that support. We just kept on going. Nice dragonfly doji happening there on the daily. If it does stay like this, that's very bullish. We got 6 hours and 13 minutes to the close on the daily candle for Ethereum. So be watching for it, guys. We can turn on our moving averages again. So you can see that we did come down and we hit that 9-day moving average. Hit it, bounced off of it. If we do get a breakdown, I'd be looking for that 21-day right down here at the $380 area. You do got a little bit of support here at the 400. Just be watching it. Turn these moving averages on, guys. You can't freaking go wrong using these moving averages. You guys know I'm a big moving average trader. Guys in the Patreon can tell you that. With Bitcoin, we have smashed some crazy gains off the 21-day moving average here recently. So get them on there, use them on higher time frames. Those are the best. But you know, right now we are running into resistance on Ethereum. We're going to draw a box in there, turn these moving averages back off. We are running into resistance. There's some there, and we're going to put another box down here. It starts right in there. So from 437 up to 485 is going to be a tough area for Ethereum to break through. Keep an eye on this. We did print a nice bull flag, and guys, this is where we do our best trading, is right here on patterns like this. Usually I'll come in, I'll draw a triangle, I'll say, all right guys, in my Patreon group, we're trading breakout right here, trading a breakout. And they already know what we're doing and how we do it. Doing it like this, you don't have to be right if it's going up or down. You're just trading the breakout, okay? So we're not trading nothing inside of that flag. Nothing at all. We're waiting for the breakout. And this was the 80% time where it broke out and it kept moving. It didn't come back and test support, validate, confirm, and go. We broke out and we kept going. So if you would have had this drawn on your daily chart, as soon as we would have broke that trend line, you would have went long right there. You'd have put your stop loss back inside of the triangle, and you just hammered out a lot of money in gains, guys. A lot of money. So again, get in there to the Patreon group, because you will be alerted on stuff like this. Whenever I see it, you see it. So check it out. Again, Dragonfly Doji, if this happens, I think that's bullish in my opinion, and we're gonna take another shot at this resistance area. see if we can break. Normally you'd want to see it do something like this here. We want to break above that, come back down, validate support there a couple times, then continuation. So we'll see what happens. Obviously we're going to be looking at every little bit of resistance here on the left, because old support becomes new resistance. So any old support over here is going to be resistance over here. Any little bit of it, watch for the hiccups, because that's probably where we're going to stop and pause. And we're going to have to work through it, get the volume in, and we're going to have buyers. You've got to have buyers. So these are the areas I'm looking at on Ethereum. Let's take a look at Litecoin real fast. Litecoin's been boring. It's been super boring. It would not surprise me at all for this thing to just completely go on a stupid run like everything else. I'm going to check out the moving averages real quick. Okay, so we got the bullish crossover from the 21-day across the 50, across the 200, and it crossed over, getting ready to cross the 9. So this may be very good for Litecoin. Be looking to take your profit around 68 all the way up to $72, $73. Very possible that it's going to do it. We're getting another bullish cross right here on the 50 and 200. That is a golden cross, guys, on the daily for Litecoin. When the 50-day crosses the 200-day, that is your golden cross. Only those two moving averages. So pay attention to that. It's crossing right now as we speak. We got 6 hours, 8 minutes left in the daily close on Litecoin. So this pump right here may be it, or typically what happens usually with a golden cross is we dump first, then we take off. So just be cautious here. Like I said, we got our first little bit of resistance up here around the 67, all the way up to the 72, $73. Keep an eye on it. Definitely can happen. If we do break down, be looking for it to come back down to the 9-day, the 21-day moving average. We're sitting right here at the $57.31 mark. Very possible it comes down there, and you can see that we do have support running right through there. Boom, boom, right at the moving averages. So that's a strong area of support. I wouldn't expect it to go down past there, but anything's possible, guys. It could happen. It could happen. I'm going to go over, this is for my buddy Chris. I'm going to try to do this with every video, try to chart Doge a little bit. Doge is going to make that man rich one day. Not very much information. Let's see if we can get Doge tether. Yeah, way more info on the Doge tether. So you guys see back here, we got a golden cross, and what happened? We dumped, then we took off. We bounced right off the 200-day moving average there. That's when we got our huge run up. Right now, we're using that 21-day as support. As long as it validates there at support, we're good. But we all know every time we test that area, it's going to get weaker and weaker and weaker. Eventually, there ain't going to be nobody buying right here. And once the buyers run out, that's when support falls out. The floor falls out, and we go dropping. So be paying attention to this 21-day moving average, looking like 0.0034195. It is printing a nice little breakout pattern here. You draw this on your daily and trade the breakout. Trade the breakout. And now all I'm doing is sitting and waiting. About like that. You want to have as many touches as you can. You got to have at least 3 touches for the line to be valid. So right there, perfect, nice breakout trade. You know, if we break the top of that trend line, I'm going long, put my stop right back inside. We break the bottom, I'm going short, put my stop back inside the flag, and play it from there. But guys, I hope you learned a little bit of something. Please smash them likes, subscribe to us, hit that bell for notifications. You guys don't want to miss out when we're doing videos. We had an awesome poker tournament yesterday. Guys kicked butt. Or no, that was Saturday. And then we did have a great interview with Zelcor. Man, Mikkel, Nemesis, Chris, you guys kicked ass. That was a great video. I learned a ton. You guys are just doing awesome. The DCA in general is doing awesome. But we appreciate all of you guys that support us. And please, please, please go over there and join our Discords. There's tons and tons of free information in there. You can ask me anything in there. I'll usually help you out, especially if I'm around and I got time. But yeah, you guys stay safe. Wash your hands. I will see you later.